there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there. There's a community we can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Lone Wolf and Cub Part 2, Baby Cart at the River Styx. This continues the storyline of Ito Ogami and Daigoro, the name of Cub, still on their, well, Ito Ogami calls it the demon way. That's the path they're on. They're still being pursued by, probably gonna have to do this with all languages I can't pronounce very well, but Yagyu, Yagyo, the Yagyo clan. Again, sorry if I mispronounce it. They're still pursuing him because he knows the truth about their plans, and the job he takes on this time, he's helping out the Awa clan. They produce certain dyes, and they have one for indigo, and it's a secret. And part of that secret is that they have more or less doubled their income with this, and they've kept it from the shogunate. And the shogunate obviously wants their cut. So the shogunate hires 3 assassins: Benma Hidari, Kuruma Hidari, and Tenma Hidari. One uses a claw weapon. At first, when they were talking about them, I thought it was like Wolverine's claws, and he would use 2 of them, but he only uses 1 of them, and it has 4 claws on it. Another one uses a club, and another one uses spiked fist. They're all pretty cool. Bit unrealistic how they were able to take on multiple opponents that have swords. I mean, the people with swords have reach. Yeah, the guy with the club has some kind of a reach, but not as much as a sword, but it's still fun to watch. And one thing I was worried about, and I'm glad it didn't quite go this way, I thought Ito Ogami would be essentially in God mode through the entire series, because he wasn't really touched in the first one, but this one, he actually does have a fight that overwhelms him and he has to rest, or he'll die if he keeps on going. But after that, he kind of gets back into God mode. I mean, it's good to know that he is vulnerable. He's not just going to breeze through all of his opponents. One thing that's odd is that they introduced another clan leader, or another leader within the clan. Her name is Sayaka? Yeah, Sayaka. Sorry, I keep on going back and forth between my phone. She runs the Sword Mistresses, I think that's the name of it, and one of the ninja leaders from the Yagyo clan comes to her and basically is informing to her about what's going on and setting her up to take on Ito Ogami. But he warns her of his skill, and she's insulted by that, and she asked for one of his best men to come forward and to take on her mistresses. And these movies continue to be very brutal. I love it. It's not for everyone, but I love it. But the one weird thing about her is multiple times she encounters Ito Ogami, and twice she freezes. One time she tries to take him on, but he disarms her, and then when they meet up a third time, she's behind him and she draws her wakizashi. I think it's a wakizashi. And you think she's going to attack him, but then she decides not to. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they'll explain it in the next one. I don't know, because they haven't really explained exactly why the shogunate wants to get... Maybe I missed it in the first one. Maybe I should rewatch the first one and find out why the shogunate no longer want Ito Ogami. Maybe I missed it. But yeah, it was just really confusing to see this woman that seemed pretty determined to take on Ito Ogami and pretty sure that she could defeat him, just freeze each time that she's in his presence, except for the one time. This one part I found uncomfortable. So they're on a boat at some point and the boat catches on fire. They jump into the water, and that's the second time that she encounters Ito Ogami, because she's there to kill him. She tries to attack him. He disarms her in the water and he brings her to shore. He must have drowned her just enough to be unconscious but not to kill her, because she's not moving after their little tussle in the water. And apparently the cradle can float. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's not too outlandish for it to float, because it is made of wood and it's kind of designed that way. Although I think Daigoro could use a new stroller after this. It's had holes put into it. It caught partial on fire on the boat. I think they made a new cart, but it doesn't look like it by the end of the movie. That, well, I don't know, who knows. Maybe in the third one they'll have a new cart. Okay, so the scene, they're in the water, they swim to shore. The best way to get body heat when you're shivering, and I learned this from the scouts, is to be bare next to another person and warm them up. And that's exactly what Ito Ogami does with Daigoro and Sayaka. What made me uncomfortable is that you saw way too much of Daigoro. I don't want to see that. He's a little boy. I don't want to see that. But that's my only gripe with this one. I hope I don't see more of what I don't want to see in the other films. Now, hopefully, it's only in this one. It was uncomfortable. Got through it. Other than that, I'm having a blast with these films. Looking forward to more. Next week is Bruce Lee again. Fist of Fury. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Lone Wolf and Cub, Baby Cart at the River Styx. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and live your imagination.